Welcome back to the Rent Roll Queen podcast. Today's sponsor is Rob Honeycomb, Rent Roll Broker and Agency Sales, assisting you with your real estate and rent roll brokerage. Would you like to save $10,000 on your office electricity bill? Today, we are joined by Chris Scicluna from Move Me In, and he will tell you all about how. Welcome to the show, Chris.
Thank you for having me.
Oh, it's great to have you on. Can you please tell us a little bit about yourself and what you do? What is Move Me In?
Absolutely. So my name is Chris Scicluna. I'm National Business Development Manager for a company called Move Me In. We're part of the bigger Reaper Group, which is a software tech company. And what we do is we help people when they're moving, whether it be a buyer, a seller, a renter, making their life easy. We send them a link to their phone, and through a digital platform, they can arrange all their utilities and moving services without having to pick up the phone.
That's awesome. So how does that help business owners?
I guess it's providing that extra value add service to their business. And we can automate it too. So, there's not extra workload for the team. And it's just extra touch points through that relationship that they have with their clients. And it is a positive reflection on the business. There's also a financial return as well.
Yeah.
And creates an extra revenue stream for a business.
That's great. So they get some referral income for what's happening with their tenants signing up.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. So what are some of the benefits for landlords and agencies on having their tenants sign up through Move Me In?
Yeah, so the benefit for the agency is, that value add service. And I think that when, having a real estate background myself, I think starting off on the right foot with your clients is really, really important.
Yeah.
And it's just, if you can make their life easy when they're moving in, reduce some of their stress, then that can help solidify that relationship moving forward. If your agent has a good relationship with their tenants, they'll stay longer term, and that's a benefit for the landlord as well.
Yeah, because the thing is too, even if a landlord's moving out of the property, the agency can offer the move-in service as well, the concierge, and they can basically assist their landlord in moving out more
100%.
Efficiently as well.
Yeah, absolutely. And that helps the relationship with the owner and their new agency, because if they're moving out and they're turning their property into an investment, well, they've just started that relationship with that agency. So again, it just shows that agent how good they are at what they do, and they're willing to help outside of, your standard services.
Yeah, it definitely helps with the brand image, doesn't it?
It does, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
And with what a lot of things that we do, or a lot of agents, they white label it. So it ends up being their service and not so much they're referring a third party. And that also has a positive reflection on the business.
Yeah, so you're like the back end, but they're the front end. So it doesn't matter what their brand is at the forefront of the assistance.
Absolutely.
And then you're the back end, just here you go, send them an SMS, get them to sign up. And then when tenants move from property to property, because they've signed up already with that, they can still use the Move Me In service for the next move. So
because we're customer service based, we're not sales based. We're really focused on giving that positive experience. So the next time they are moving, we want them to utilize our service. Now, if we were sales based and it was just about that transaction there and then move on to the next one, then potentially we're not giving them the experience that they want. But if we give them a positive experience, then the next time they're moving, they'll think, oh, yeah, the last time we moved, we used this service. Let's use it again.
Yeah, it was so easy. Let's do that one again.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because I hate moving. Oh, my God, I hate moving. So anything that can make my life easier, I would do.
Yeah, absolutely.
I would definitely do. Do you guys just do residential, or is there commercial as well that you guys specialise in?
Yeah, absolutely. We do commercial.
Yeah.
Part of our service as well, we offer what we call a switch and save opportunity, where people can see if they can get a better deal on what they're doing at the moment. And it's all done through AI, so there's no call centers involved. So, in other circumstances with other companies out there, you put your details in and you get called 30 times in a day.
Yeah.
So in this instance here, you can plug in your bill. That could be residential or commercial, and then we can save people money. We did this with a client in Brisbane about 6 months ago, and they've got multiple offices all around Brisbane, and we saved them close to $10,000 on their electricity bills.
That's a lot of money.
And that's just in a 12-month period. So
yeah, wow. And electricity's going up and up. So to save 10 grand, that's incredible.
Yeah. And part of that service that we do offer with the Switch and Save, it's something that agents can give to their existing customer base, whether it's their landlords, their tenants, or, even, people that they're marketing to as well.
Yeah.
Let us, put money back in your pocket. Let's see if we can save you money. And instead of asking for something from people, which quite often as real estate agents, we're always asking for something back.
Yeah.
This is providing a service without asking for anything. And again, that can be a positive reflection on the business.
I like that too, because you can just basically push it out to your database. It doesn't have to be specific to tenants or to landlords.
Yeah.
It can be anyone on your database. It doesn't matter if they bought through you yesterday or sold through you yesterday. If they're on your database, they can use that company to do Move Me In.
Definitely. We're seeing some agents out there in the sales market where, 6 months after a sales transaction has taken place, sending it out to, the previous vendor or the previous purchaser and saying, hey, look, thanks for using us in the past. We want to make sure that you're settling into your new property. Here's another way that we can continue to look after you and put money back in your pocket. Use this link here.
Yeah, it's a great touch point, isn't it? Because especially in sales, you need to have those touch points continuously so they remember you in the next transaction.
Exactly. And it creates those, word of mouth conversations about, well, what was your experience when you were selling your property, or what was your experience when you were purchasing the property? Where if they have that not vanilla experience that they may have experienced in the past through other agents, if they get that little point of difference, they're going to go out of the way to mention that agent's brand to their family, their friends. Hey, you should talk to these guys if you're thinking about buying or selling.
Yeah, it definitely helps with the brand image and the continuous business basically coming through the door. Now, here's one thing that I absolutely love about Move Me In, and it's your concierge service, the insurance. That you have for buyers of properties. Can you please run us through that?
Yeah, absolutely. So this is a fairly new initiative that we rolled out at the start of the year. So when a buyer is going through that experience, they have a financial interest in the property, so they're obligated to have, insurance in place generally before 5 p.m. the next working day. So what we offer through the Move Me In service is a 60-day free insurance policy through that purchasing journey. So they're nice, covered, they've got everything in place. And then if they want to continue on with that relationship with Allianz after the company that we go through, it's nice and easy for them. But it's all done online. They don't have to think about it. And also it's a great reflection on that business as well.
Yeah, big time.
Yeah, you've signed that contract now. You need to protect yourself. Do you know what we can do for you? We're going to give you 60-day free to get you through this contract period.
Yeah, because most of those terms aren't just for 30 days.
Yeah.
So you need a longer extended period. And that's the difference, because I have seen other concierge services where they do offer something similar, but it's only 30 days.
Yeah, that's right. It's very rare from the feedback I'm getting at the moment that a sales transaction is 30 days or less. It's generally a lot longer now. It's just because the banks require a lot more information and there's a lot more hoops to jump through. So having that protection for a little bit longer is really, really important. We've even got the ability during an auction process where we provide our clients with a QR code that takes them straight to that product. So as soon as it goes under the hammer, they can get insured right there on the spot.
So what I love also is with Move Me In, it doesn't matter if you're a residential agent or a commercial agent or holiday letting agent and so forth. You actually can basically utilize, or even short term, student accommodation. You can utilize your service.
Absolutely.
And basically benefit not only as a business owner, because there is a referral fee that they can actually earn, but also help build your brand just by utilizing Move Me In.
Absolutely. Yeah, it gets that customer service focus that you can have, and making sure that you're giving more to your clients outside of what everybody else does.
Yeah. Yeah, not a lot to it. So, I mean, I have seen where they do just the basics, just electricity and, gas or whatever it is and phone, but there's nothing extra where you can actually compare your one bill over another bill and actually win basically $10,000 back in your pocket.
Yeah, we're the only company not owned by an electricity supplier or affiliated with an electricity supplier. So what that enables us to be is independent.
Yeah.
And that means we can act in our agent's best interest and their client's best interest, and not that of an electricity supplier. So it's a really important differentiation between us and everybody else and that's why we can be customer service based. It's not about feeding people through to an electricity company and growing their portfolio. It's about providing a service and helping people and getting back to what these services always have been about. It's about helping people,
Yes.
Putting money back in people's pockets, and then also representing our clients in the best way possible.
Yeah, no, I absolutely love what Move Me In's got. And I love that you don't have your hand tied behind your back.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I think that's important, is because it does become smoke and mirrors a little bit if you do have someone pulling the strings behind you, whereas we really don't. And we can run our own race, and we do have a lot of affiliations with different software companies as well to automate the process and make it as easy as possible for our clients.
Yeah, well, I mean, you're part of a bigger group, aren't you?
Yeah.
So you can utilise all that software and the AI that goes on behind the scenes to make this more efficient and very fast for everyone involved.
And being more digital based and online, we can keep on growing. We can keep on adding services, adding companies, those kind of things, because we're not tied to how long can I keep you on the phone for?
Yes.
How many products can I sell you before you hang up on the phone?
Oh God, I hate that. So yeah, I am one that wants to hang up the phone. And and like you said before, no one's ringing you 24/7 trying to get your business, because it's literally online. You just plug all the information in and it just does it all for you.
Yeah, that's right. Well, in most circumstances, because we're pulling the data from the software that the agency's using, it is customized for each individual client as well.
Yeah, right.
So all they have to do is pick the company they want to go with, agree to some terms and conditions, and that's it. It literally takes 2 to 3 minutes, and they can do it in their own time as well. They're not dictated by those call center timeframes.
Yeah.
I always give an example. So my partner's a nurse, and she'll quite often do a 7 p.m. to 7 a.m. shift.
God, that's a big one, isn't it?
Exactly. So she was moving. I always think, well, when would you do life? And she'd be doing these kind of things at 3 o'clock in the morning when she's having lunch. So yeah, she'll be stoked I mentioned that, by the way.
Well, that's okay. It's a great example, because we are no longer we're no longer, a 9 to 5 society.
No,
we are a
absolutely
24-hour society, and people keep forgetting that.
And we're so busy in our day-to-day lives trying to find time to make these phone calls when we're moving, and moving's stressful enough as it is. So if we can take away some of that stress, make people's lives easier, and that's what we're about.
Yep. No, I absolutely love it. And so what's the onboarding process for a business owner to get on board with Move Me In?
Yeah. So be reaching out to us as far as setting up and getting started. If you're using a Reapit product, it's pretty much a tick of a box and you're on. There's no really big setup process. We do have some affiliation with other software companies outside of the Reapit group. And again, it's very, very easy and straightforward. Setup is, only a couple of minutes.
Great.
We're really big on training though. And even though there's very little involvement from a team, whether it be a property management team or the sales administration team, we want them to know the process. We want them to feel comfortable with what their clients are experiencing. And it helps them have that conversation. So a little bit of training, but we're always about relationships too. So it's not about getting an agent set up or a client set up and then sailing off into the sunset. We want to build and nurture that relationship. So should they ever need us, they just pick up the phone and give us a call.
So they can phone you, but no one else is phoning. So it's great.
Yeah, that's right.
Sounds like a really easy onboarding process, which makes life easier for everyone.
That's right. Now, we do have a customer service team, which is onshore. So which I think is really important. So, making sure that we're, creating those connections with their clients as well.
Chris, that was absolutely fabulous. Like I said, I really love what Move Me In does. And I absolutely love this insurance product. That's probably my favorite out of everything. Like, yes, you get a win. The business owner gets a win through referrals, and the tenants get a win by getting something cheaper. But to me, like, that insurance thing's won me over for sure. So if anyone wants to reach out to you, I will put all your details into the caption, and they can reach out to you directly or to Move Me In directly and get on board. But I highly recommend, because you can actually white label it. It's your branding. It's another touch point that you get. And also as a business, you get some referral income.
Absolutely.
And not only that, but you can also put your own electricity bill in and see if you can get a bit of a win on top of everything else.
100%. Absolutely.
Thank you for being on the show.
Yeah, thank you for having me.
Oh, it was great.